Angels are everywhere. They are actually a really important part of our lives. And even further than that, we are just as important to them as they are to us. People who do not know the mysteries of heaven may believe that angels exist apart from us and that we exist apart from angels. But I can solemnly testify on the basis of all my experience of heaven and my conversations with angels that no angel or spirit exists apart from humankind, and that no human being exists apart from angels and spirits. I can testify also that the way we are joined together is mutual and reciprocal. This leads to the prime conclusion that humankind and the heaven of angels make up a single whole and depend on each other mutually and reciprocally for their existence, which means that neither can be parted from the other. Mutually and reciprocally. Nice. So who are these angels and how do I get to meet them? Spoiler alert, they're us. Humankind is the seedbed of heaven. Just as heaven has been formed from humankind thus far, that is, since the beginning of creation, so it will continue being formed and enriched from now on. Unfortunately, over the centuries, the truth of that has been confused and misinterpreted. Angels are actually bummed out that we think they're some separately created race of beings. So why do people think that? Some people say that it's in the Bible, but I don't really see it there. The Bible never describes the creation of angels. It just talks about people being created in the beginning. And there's quite a number of stories where the word man and the word angel are used interchangeably to describe spiritual beings who bring messages. In the book of Revelation, angels and humans are put in the same family. And I, John, saw these things and heard them. And when I had heard and seen, I fell down to worship before the feet of the angel which showed me these things. And he said unto me, See thou do it not, for I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren the prophets, and of them which keep the sayings of this book, worship God. If we go through the process of spiritual growth and rebirth, which is taught by Jesus and in all religious traditions around the world, the process of putting away things that are harmful and working to live by principles that are loving and useful, God is forming us through that process into angels. When Jesus is telling us to be born again to enter heaven, he's talking about the process of us becoming angels. And you don't have to be perfect to be an angel. The reason the Lord is not only in heaven, but actually is heaven itself, is that love and wisdom make an angel. And these two are properties of the Lord in the angels. It therefore follows that the Lord is heaven. Angels are not angels because of anything that belongs to them. What belongs to them is just like what belongs to us, evil. The reason this is what belongs to angels is that all angels were once earthly people, and this attribute clings to them from their birth. It is simply moved aside, and to the extent that it is, they accept love and wisdom, or the Lord, into themselves. The actual angelic essence of heaven is divine love and wisdom. This divine reality is called angelic when it is in angels. So again, we can see that angels are angels because of the Lord and not on their own. Swedenborg describes that angels are there for everybody, but we get to choose what kind of relationship we have with them. While we're on earth, we can already be communicating with angels in a very real way. All of us on earth are associated in spirit with those in the spiritual world who are like ourselves. We are in a sense united to them. Quite often, in fact, I have been allowed to see the spirits of people who were still alive on earth. In some cases, the spirits of these people were in angelic communities. Most of us aren't going to actually see or hear angels while we're in this world. Our physical senses aren't attuned to the level that angels live on. But there are more subtle ways that we can directly experience angels. Angels are present in all our positive emotions. When angels are with us, they seem to dwell in our affections, near us to the extent that we are engaged in something good because of truth. We connect with angels and enter into angelic communities when we develop a focus and a concern for the same things that angels care about. And that always for angels has to do with mutual love and service to other people. When we bring that mutual love and service into action in our lives, we are partnering with angels, and we enter into the process of developing into an angel ourselves. Hey, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more video updates from us. We got a ton of videos about angels. If you want to learn more, you can start by checking this video out right here.